Alright, so this is my pink bean run on how to. Name's Tristan. You can call me Biscuit or Trisket. This is my Demon Slayer. I'm on Baroa. So we'll show you how to do pink bean. To start with, pink bean is just a bunch of statues. You have 4 forms or so, they want to call it. Both statues, one of them, the one on the left will 1-1 you, or will drop you like 10%. The one on the right likes to cast blind, as you see me being blind, even as a Demon Slayer. I think it's 100% rate, so each statue has not that much HP if you hit my damage, but Pink Bean itself has about 2.1 bill. The trick with the statues is the little yellow dots on the actual wise statues. You don't want to pass those when the owl statues spawn, or else the owl statue on the right will seduce you, and the owl statue on the left will cast DR on itself. So if you hit it with like any AoE attack or anything, it'll like instantly kill you. So you want to just kill the statues, try to stay behind the dots. The great thing about Demon Slayer is I can reach both statues at the same time. The middle statue is Ariel. I think that's how you pronounce it. Ariel likes to do a multitude of things. It has magic defense and weapon defense buff cast ability. The rocks that fall will cause 10% or whatnot. It has like a mini Genesis lasers that come out of the ground, which is alright. It doesn't really do that much. It's like, I want to say about 5-6Ks. Now I've hit the 4th round of the statues here. After this one, the middle statue, Ariel, will spawn. And then after you kill that one, they actually disappear, the statues themselves. And then Pink Bean will spawn after you kill the middle statue. Pink Bean itself is not that hard. It's just timing. I'll explain that when I get to it. Now, I'm doing this while I'm streaming, so you see my face in the video. That is me. My stream is Trisket94. You can find me on Twitch. I might even post the link in the description of the video if you want to come follow. I play many other games as well. I might be making some League of Legends Fizz guides, depending on the nature of Season 4. That'll happen when Season 4 comes around. You saw Ariel's Genesis-like skill. Pink Bean also has a Genesis-like skill, although both of these skills are very negligible and they don't do much. The biggest thing is with the statues is just not triggering the DR. Seduce is pretty annoying. I'm using a potion pot, which is amazing. Potion pots are amazing. In the middle of the fight, my potion pot will run out. I'll tell you, like, you'll see what I do. I like panic for a second. I'm like, why am I not healing? What's going on? Kind of moment. damage range at this point is like, I want to say about, I think it's 270k. I have about 120% boss. So just give you an idea of what the damage range you need to kill Pink Bean. I usually go mostly by the timers, even though DS does have a bind and can ignore DR. But you'll still see me follow the timers a bit. For a little bit at the beginning until I get a feel of it, because this is my first time actually soloing Pink Bean. Those 1-1s hurt though, especially if you're a warrior. You probably want to increase your pot's capability. And there's the weapon defense. And you see me, I actually use my DR ignoring skill ability to ignore the weapon defense as well, which helps on a lot of bosses. I had a little lag spike in the video when Pink Bean spawned. Now that Pink Bean has spawned, he won't DR until about 90% HP. You see me going ham right there, using my hypers and everything. I should have probably waited, probably hit him a couple times before I actually binded him, but that's whatever. Now Pink Bean has several skills, several attacks. The biggest one is he has like a splash kind of thing, that blue wave that comes off the ground, and that has the ability to seal you at 100%, and also 1-1s you. There's his DR, the first DR, which happens at 90%. And it's funny because he probably just hit 90% when the bind wore off. That second skill you just saw there, the dropping notes, that actually can seduce you if you're not careful. Lucky for me, I have insane resist rate. I have like a 69 or a 70 something. I don't remember. I don't know if my cards are giving me any resist or not, character cards. But I know my ambition gives me about 9 resist to status effects. So yeah, you see the Genesis isn't very threatening. Really ignoring it. It's hitting 1Ks. It apparently has a status effect. I think the status effect is darkness, or it reverses you. Because I know Pink Bean can reverse you. That's for sure. He has he blows a whistle and has a summon, and the summons can cast magic defense. Well, I think they cast magic defense, but I've only seen him cast weapon defense a lot, which can get annoying, especially when you can't see Pink Bean because of all his little mini beans, like right there. And he DRs in the middle of all that. It gets annoying. Altogether, Pink Bean is a relatively easy boss. DS is kind of a slow class. If you can hit 1 mil per line on Pink Bean, you should be fine. Like here, I wasted some of my hyper. Wasted a little bit of the link skill too. Waiting for the DR to come off. I might have mistimed it. Pink Bean's DR, it is 18 seconds. Duration. Well, actually, wait. It's a 25-second duration and 43-second cooldown. That's my fault. You have 18 seconds to attack Pink Bean in between. So you probably want to stop around 16, 15 just to be safe. I seem to notice that after a bind ends, Pink Bean takes a minute to wake up and re-aggro for some reason. I don't know why. It might be just coding. Either way, so you have a little bit of a delay right after Pink Bean, before Pink Bean will cast his DR after your bind comes off. there's only two classes that I know of that can ignore DR, and that's Demon Slayer and Kaiser. Kaiser is kind of like pretty easy. All you have to do is just transform and just go at him. Like I killed Pink Bean in about, I want to say about 13 minutes from when he spawned. So it's a relatively easy boss to kill if you just have a little moderate damage. I mean, there's people that can jump in Pink Bean and just insta kill, like 3-shot him probably. Not quite that much, but you get the idea. He can seduce you. I think it's his horn. No, it's the notes that seduce you. If you get seduced as Pink Bean and you don't have a potion pot, then you probably will die. Or if you get seduced too much, you might just not finish in time because of the DR times. Because you have very little amount of time to attack. Because if you think about it, you have about, in the course of about 3 minutes, he DRs about 4 times, which is 25 seconds each. So in the course of 4 minutes, you're getting about 70 seconds of attacking, as opposed to 180 seconds of attacking. So you need to watch your timers. That's the biggest problem with Pink Bean, is watching timers. I'm pretty bad at watching timers myself. It's actually my first time getting used to watching timers. Like right here, I'm messing up my bind timer. I wasted about 3 seconds off that bind, and then the after bind, quote unquote, the lag of Pink Bean to re-aggro. I could have hit him a couple more times probably. Here I count down the 5 seconds because my DR ignore only lasts 20. So I can safely attack him until his DR ends without having to worry about hitting me at the last second. In the end, Pink Bean doesn't really drop anything that wonderful. He drops books, Mystery Mastery books. He drops the cubes, which if you kill him daily, it can add up to nice money. He drops reverse weapons and timeless recipes, as well as pots, because every boss still drops pots. Chaos Pink Bean, the much harder version of Pink Bean, which people have tried and failed. And now you have me humping Pink Bean. I'm gonna be giving him some head right there. Not sure. It's kind of weird. Now this is where I kind of freaked out a little bit. Not right here. It was a little bit closer. There's a point where he spawns him and I'm unable to kill him because my dark meta is on cooldown, as well as my dark meta is on cooldown. They just weapon defense and I couldn't see him. And this was the middle of an attacking moment, so I couldn't see him, and I was like not sure if he was gonna DR and all that stuff. So you see me kind of run away, kind of mess around because I'm like not sure what to do. And this is where my pot ran out, right here, which was, I'm like, what's going on? What? And this really sucks because I just triggered my hyper, which only lasts a minute. So the cool thing about it is I didn't die, and I didn't have a wheel on me at this time. I had one in the cash up, but I didn't actually have a wheel. So I was kind of screwed if I died. Altogether, it was a pretty clean run. a couple bumps, but I was able to get through it. Pink Bean DR, you have a couple seconds before the animation goes and the buff activates. I usually say by the time the thing leaves the air, probably, if you're attacking at that moment, you're probably going to die. Honestly, I'd take at least one wheel just in case you mess up until you get the hang of it. Bind, you want to count, I want to say you want to count about 10 seconds to 13 seconds before you bind after his DR comes off. This is where I couldn't see anything. See all the ones. I'm like, what am I doing? I don't know what to do. And that can be really annoying. Especially if you can't kill them. And see, I actually saw him DR, which is why if I was still attacking, I wouldn't have seen him DR. Here I'm just waiting. At this point, I saved my Metamorphosis for to finish him off, because I was able to get through any DR if you do use it again. I think he does use it again, or I just kill him. Yeah, he uses it one last time, and I just DR to finish the kill. Which all the drops happen, and then a bunch of spawns happen. He also drops Rocks of Time, which is used to craft the timeless weapons, which is, they're okay. They aren't, like, back in the day they were the best weapons you get, but now it's just they're whatever. You pick up the reverse weapons and deconstruct them, I think it was. I forgot what it was called. But you basically break them down. You can get superior crystals, which are needed for a lot of like big things, from the Dark Angelic Blessing to White Angelic Blessing to Dominator Pendants. So this is a great place to get those superior crystals from. All that's all I have to say about Pink Bean. He's a relatively simple, straightforward boss once you get the hang of it. I hope to see you guys in another video. Farewell.